It's Parsons is just going right over.
Everybody! You caught us in the middle of a conversation, but that's okay.
That's right. That's what life's all about. Everyone's always talking. I got Parsons written right across my forehead, just like God intended.
Yeah.
That's me, baby.
You're welcome.
This is not artifice of show business. This is in my kitchen with Griffin, Newman, Taylor Ortega, Christine Bullen, and Nathan Pearson. We just thought it really messied the place up.
You need an accent wall, and that's great. Yeah, you really smart.
It's a conversation piece.
Mm-hmm.
You know, when I decided to include my middle name in my stage name, I never knew that it would just ruin every graphic I'm involved with and every poster forever and ever.
It certainly makes your name twice as long as everyone else's, and that's a
I love attention. That's the thing. It's
powerful. Use as many letters as possible. That's what Olivier said. That's why he added the sir.
Wow, I had no idea.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Really?
That's right.
He wasn't knighted. That was just a name.
Nope.
He just changed his name to that.
Yep, exactly. He became a sir as the first name.
Wow.
Oh, cool. We're getting a lot of really cool comments.
Kurt, we've got some great comments rolling in. Let's throw a couple of these up here, Kurt.
People are lit.
People are excited. We've got I Don't Care from Sammy J. Brown. Thank you
so much. Thank you.
And that comment's been there for over a day.
We got
I don't follow y'all. Stop showing up on my notifications. Fair.
Check the algorithm.
Thanks, Patrick.
Okay, and
from Ariana.
Oh.
Classic.
That's a very famous improv term. Okay, and.
Okay,
and question mark. Perfect.
So, yeah.
You know, I like to get dragged by people with Punisher. We do have to be nice. Welcome to Characters Welcome, everybody. If you
thank you for coming out.
Thank you for being here. So this is a live streaming show of the best, the brightest solo character performers that the world, frankly, has to offer. Brought to you by Just for Laughs and Characters Welcome, which is the four of us. I'm Michael Hartney.
I'm Justin Tyler.
I'm Eric Fuhrer.
I'm Sarah Smallwood Parsons.
And we are just, we're your hosts. We're going to be chit-chatting. You're going to see some characters. You're going to see some dry wigs. I'm sorry, but...
Yeah, we have
not if they're not dry as hell. You don't want them.
I left my wig moisture in another part of New York City. So I'll take them out. Common complaint. So what do you say? You guys want to kick it off? You want to dive into
it? Yeah, let's watch the characters. Show people what we're doing.
I'm very excited for our first guest. This gentleman is like, he couldn't be more in the moment. You know what I'm talking about? Like fulfilling a need. So please welcome to Characters Welcome, Dr. Touch, quarantine sex therapist.
Hello, everybody. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Hello, my name's Jeffrey Touch. Okay, I'm Dr. Jeffrey Touch. Now, you may know me as New York's preeminent sexual therapist. I was crowned that by the Village Voice in 2020. Now, some of you might note that as the year that the Village Voice went out of publication, but the honor still stands. Now, Justin, as you said, I am of the moment.
Yes.
And that is because in addition to being an expert of intimacy and the sexual intercourse and the things such as this, I'm also an expert of branding. You have to shift with the moment, okay? So in the past, I've taught people how to kiss and to hug and to fuck and the things like that. But this is now, I'm trying to teach people how to responsibly have sexual interactions during the quarantine, okay? Now, I've been erring on the side of caution during all of this, as you might notice from my getup, okay? I mean, the scientists, the doctors out there, these people with their PhDs who've never won an honor from the Village Voice, they're telling us things can't be transmitted from screens. I don't know about this. I don't know from this. Rather safe than sorry. So here are some notes I want to give, some tips on how to have sex safely during all of this. And I understand that my name, Dr. Jeffrey Touch, might be a little triggering right now because, of course, we're all trying to avoid touching. It's Tchaikovsky. My relatives changed it at Ellis Island. It was helpful branding. I'm 6th generation sex expert. I might go back to Tchaikovsky. Okay, number one, Number one, you are quarantined with a partner. Okay, you're quarantined with a partner. How do you have sex responsibly? This is for you too, right there. That right there, right there. Okay.
Okay.
First of all, stop it. Move away from each other. You should not be visible in the same frame unless it's some kind of trick split diopter shot that Hitchcock would use. It could be forced perspective like the Hobbit movies. One of you should be 20 feet behind the other one. This is the only responsible way to have sex during quarantine, okay? You buy 2 sleeping bags. 2 sleeping bags. If you don't have those, you can use a plastic suit bag like I have here, okay? Now, you don't want to do what I'm doing. I'm doing this for performance. You want to zip it all the way up to the top, okay? Caterpillar style. Underneath the sleeping bag, you are naked. You are in your naturals, okay? The only thing in the bag with you is a walkie-talkie, and then you masturbate. That is the only responsible way to have sex during quarantine, okay? Now, some people, I understand, some people out there are going to go, that doesn't sound good to me. I'm a tactile person. I like the smell and the kiss and the taste and the things of the things, okay? So for that, I'm saying you take whatever fluid it is you want, be it your poop, your pee, your ejaculate, your pussy juice, for lack of a better technical term. Okay? What you're going to want to do is you're going to want to put that in a microwave safe container, okay? You release it from your own body. You take very separate shifts in the kitchen. You put that in a container in the microwave, nuke it for a quick 45 minutes, okay?
Oh,
you're gonna nuke whatever it is, okay? Your pee-pee, your poo-poo, your Santorum, you put it in the microwave for 45 minutes. And then once it's out there, you let it cool. It could be a little hot to the touch. Then you put on the stove top and you boil it. You boil it on the stove top. And then you leave it out on the counter, Santa Claus style, and your partner can eat it roughly 48 hours later, okay? Now, here's another one. People are saying, oh, I don't have a partner I live with. What about the cybering and the things like this? Well, it's very scary. It's very scary to leave a digital footprint of your sexual activity out there in the world. Everyone's getting canceled these days. The best of us are getting canceled, okay? So you don't want to put your nudes out there. But you want the spice. You want the sort of, the danger of sending a nude. So here's what I recommend you do. Google the fappening, okay? You want to find the best nudes that were stolen from other celebrities, okay? And you pick the one that represents the body you want and you send it to anonymous strangers, okay? Send them other people's nudes. This is safe and ethical, okay? That's the big word I want to hit there, okay? Now, here's one that people are asking me, okay? I want something a little more tactile, okay? I live alone, but I want the tactile, okay? What do you do here? I got 2 pieces of recommendation for you. We all know about the message in a bottle, right? Okay? So it's a little like that. You take the name of the person that you're crushing on at the moment, you write it down on a piece of paper, you roll it up, you put it in a wine bottle, and you fuck the bottle. Okay? That's what you're going to do. And this is dual end, this lady end, man end, lady end. You put it in wherever you want with the name in there, and you really think about them. You think about the things you'd want to do with them. You can use any bottle you want. I used O'Leary Fine Wines, Mr. Wonderful from Shark Tank. He's a great man. He's a great businessman, and he's a great wine merchant, okay? Now, here's another option. Maybe you're more of a visual thinker, okay? Maybe you're more of a visual thinker. What do you do there? I don't know if you saw Dr. Fauci was giving recommendations saying there were safe ways to have sex. I disagree. But even Dr. Fauci said, under no circumstances should you be eating ass during all of this, okay? So let's say you miss the taste of rancid ass, okay? This is what I do. You want to Google a picture of a butt, okay? You want to Google a picture of a butt, okay? Now, it's a very simple process. First, you're going to dust it off. Okay, right here. Okay, then we're going to spritz it a little bit, okay? We're going to spritz it a little bit. Want to use an entire roll on that. And then bear with me for a moment. You just want to go to town. You just Finally. Okay, now these are workarounds. These are workarounds I've been giving you. I did not advise any of them. These are worst case scenario. This is my number 1 piece of advice. End all relationships, okay? I divorced my wife the minute this started. None of us should ever interact with another human being ever again. We are all going to die. End all communication with everybody. Delete all apps on your phone. Fake your death. Fake your death is what I'd honestly say. If you're looking to have fun, safe sex during quarantine, fake your death. Go off the grid. Thank you very much, everybody. I'm Dr. Jeffrey.
Yeah.
Wow. Sound advice.
Griffin Newman, everybody.
Oh, hello.
Very fun. Unsheathing from his costume.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. There we go. Okay.
You used a lot of paper towel on that.
I did.
You really went for it. You committed.
I did. I realized once I started that it was going to be hard to rip off the individual piece with the rubber glove. So I just, an actor commits. An actor commits.
And that's what performance is all about.
That's what performance is all about. Thank you. Yeah.
I love the O'Leary's sponsorship in there. Really great stuff. I'm sure they're going to really...
That's my hope, because I ordered 5 bottles myself, and I'd really like to make that money back somehow.
That's a good... I liked your butt curation.
Thank you. Thank you.
That was a good butt.
I did quite a bit of searching. It's funny. You search butt, and most of the results are clothed. For how much people talk about how perverted the internet is, I saw a lot of clothed tookuses. And then I searched butt naked, and that didn't give me the results I wanted. I want butt.
It shows people who are naked.
That's not what I want. I want butt, naked, and that's hard to find.
Names poking me in the eye.
Right.
Sorry.
Right. Totally.
Do you think you're going to fetish a watermark on that butt picture? Like eventually you'll want autography with watermarks?
I think so. I think ultimately, yeah.
Pretty soon you're going to be looking up woman eating salad naked.
Yes, right. Yeah, but only looking it up on Getty Images, so we have that watermark there. Right.
Oh, Getty, the ultimate pornography site.
My God, yeah. Well, because the thing I like about a watermarked picture is it's kind of cucking you. It's letting you know, like, you don't own me. Like I have my own agency. Other people might do with me what they want.
And you can't afford me, because it's like, you're like, this can't be that much. $500 at the jump.
Absolutely. I learned that the hard way.
Griffin, how are you enjoying the actual non-fictional quarantine that's happening?
I gotta say, I've honestly loved it. I feel like it's great. I'm getting so much done. I'm really just like appreciating this time for myself. I'm losing my fucking mind. I will tell you, I was planning on doing like a different bit, and about 2 hours ago in panic, I was like, I don't think I can play a character who isn't in quarantine right now. I truly just like wiped the slate clean. I was like, I don't think I can pretend to not be losing my mind right now. Yeah.
Well, it's resonating with Tom Malloy.
Oh, well, that's what matters. Tom, thank you so much.
He loves the creativity in lockdown conditions.
Great.
It somehow works, this plastic.
I do it for you, Tom. Honestly, that's all I wanted to hear.
Well, great job. Great to see you, Griffin.
Great to see you.
So great, Griff.
I hope there's a sequel to Crisis on Infinite Earths, and that you're also the trivia master in that.
I hope, man. I hope. I feel like that's one of the positive things about this pandemic is it's given the CW, DC writing staffs a lot more time to come up with arcs for my 3-line character trivia night host.
Good.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, so I expect to come back with a vengeance.
Maybe you'll be the next Batwoman.
I might be. I read that headline yesterday, and I was like, I got to be in the pool at this point.
Yeah.
I got to be in
the phone.
Yeah.
Just, it can't hurt.
No, definitely not. Well, thank you guys so much for asking me to be on the show.
Thanks for doing it, Griffin.
Thank you.
Thanks, Griffin. See you soon.
What
a delight.
What a delight.
So this show is just one of 3 hilarious shows that Just for Laughs is doing, streaming online. Let's go to the Monday slide. Yeah, that's right. We got new bits for the Afterworld, hosted by Rosebud Baker, a hilarious stand-up who did New Faces the same year I did New Faces.
Wow.
That's right. Then Wednesday is us. Yeah, there it is.
Hello.
There's Eric's beautiful face.
There I am.
You're in it.
And then on Fridays, everybody, you won't believe it, it's the Sklarantine Comedy Hour hosted by the Sklar Brothers.
Woo!
That is major. They have great
brothers.
guests.
Quarantining together, getting along. What are the odds?
Wow. It's like Cuomo. It's like the Cuomo brothers, except funny.
Oh, man.
I don't know. They're a laugh riot to me.
What an insult, Sklar Brothers, to be called the Cuomos.
If you are enjoying the show in any capacity whatsoever, you can donate to the artists. Just go to tickly.co/justforlaughs. Our suggested donation is $5. But, if you're feeling extra generous, it'll pay for the performers who are busting their butts to bring you some laughs during this time. What's that, Justin?
Goes up from 5, and we're busting our butts and Googling, which are both very time-consuming things in this quarantine world. And you can also check us out. This streams also on our YouTube page, which is youtube.com/characterswelcomeucb. So check us out there as well. There are characters on there that us and others have done.
There's so many characters.
So many.
Like,
there's
your wrestling marathon has nothing on your Characters Welcome UCB marathon.
Yeah.
That's true.
And also, it doesn't fall apart at the end.
I will say some of my characters fall apart near the beginning. But definitely check it out.
I was watching one the other day that Michael, you were in. It was like a woman, a furious woman at a city council meeting, and there must have been two drunk boys in the front row that I assume were talking throughout the entire show. Michael,
it was a drunk heterosexual couple, and they were talking through the entire show. And I am playing a furious woman screaming at a city council meeting, and they would not shut up. So I just started screaming at them, at their faces. And they were quiet for a little while. Then once again, I did have to scream in their faces, "Shut the fuck up again."
So good. And fortunately, we have them here right now. Let's bring them into the
studio. I hope they're on ventilators right now.
Oh my God, that is not necessary. That is not necessary.
Michael has been going off. Michael's been going off.
Who cares?
You are a thinly coiled anger.
I hope their faces have been torn off by chimpanzees. Is that better?
Good.
I guess that's better technically.
How dare.
Shall we welcome out our next character?
Yeah, we should, now that the energy's up, now that people are feeling it.
The energy's up. The faces are off. Via monkey, via chimpanzee. Let's welcome out our next performer. This is a weather woman.
Yeah!
Ciao, Bella. I am a Gloria. I am the mother of a Bella, the weather woman. You did not listen to my daughter when she told you to stay inside during the blizzard last week? And a lot of people got hurt. So I have taken over the new station. And now you're all going to listen to me because I am all of your mothers. Okay. Here is your weather forecast for today. New York City. Oh my God, it's so good outside, it's crazy! Don't go outside. My daughter Bella went outside and now she got a cold. I made her put her feet in the oven. What, I put it on low. It's like the old saying goes, starve with the fever, cook at the feet. Okay, now another blizzard is a-coming. So here's a list of the things you can do to stay safe. Number 1, bundle up. Number 2, let a man be a man. Number 3, have the babies. They keep you warm. Number 4, doesn't go outside. It's so good outside. It's crazy. Number 5, if your husband wants to go outside, let him. He is a man. Number 6, stay out of the park. Did you hear about the woman who got killed in a park? She died. Okay. Now it is time for Gloria's 5-a-day forecast. Monday. Oh my God, it's so good. Inside is crazy. I'm gonna go inside. Tuesday. I have no grandchildren. Wednesday. I still have no grandchildren. I don't know why. Thursday, Bella, please, I'm begging you, give me the grandchildren. Soon you're gonna be too old, Bella. Just freezing your eggs. You can just put them outside. It's so cold outside. It's crazy. Santa Maria, my God. Friday, chance of showers. Oh my God. Oh, I'm being sent the breaking news. Oh no. Oh, this is just so sad. Oh, it is a national tragedy. My daughter Bella is a free Friday night. If you are a man who has a job and wears a suit, you could take her to a nice dinner. Okay? And I will chaperone because you could be a murderer. You hear about the woman who got murdered on a date? She died. Okay. Now, before I go, we're going to take a look at the Doppler radar. Okay, as you can see, we got a grandchildless grandmother coming in from the east saying, give me your grandchildren. And we got a beautiful unmarried daughter pushing back from the west. I don't know why. Okay, we got a man in a suit. He's going to come in from the north and they're going to mix it together and make it a beautiful grandchildren. Did you hear about the grandchildless grandmother who died before she had the grandchildren? She lived, but she wished that she had died. Okay, now I have to go because I just remembered I left my oven on with my daughter Bella's feet inside. And I left it on too low. Santa Maria, she's gonna freeze.
Welcome co-host Sarah Smallwood Parsons, everybody.
Sarah
Smallwood Parsons.
It's a long name.
That piece is so funny.
Oh,
so fun. So true. I like the way the graphics really felt like local news. They like slowly filtered in like a like an Atari game.
A little flash in between, you know, it's not a high budget studio.
Oh, somebody in the comments wants to know who that photo was of.
I was about to ask myself.
That photo is comedian Shane O'Neill's cousin. He did the special effects. He got special permission from her. She's wearing a lei, so I assume she was at some kind of Hawaiian-themed event.
Fun vacation. That's great.
Yeah, that's who it is. I don't even know her name. I've used her.
We owe her so much money.
I truly do. Yeah.
Mm.
What are you gonna do?
Is she single? Is she? Maybe she's like has multiple dates. She has a husband, or maybe she's been murdered, based on this sketch.
It's possible.
I wonder if her hips, in fact, are wide.
That's a great question. That's a great question.
I'll follow up. I'll get back to everyone next Wednesday when we do the show again.
Oh, please. Yeah. Let's get her into the feed. Bring her into the feed.
That could be fun. We could do
in that feed.
Like a serial kind of esque podcast to find her.
Just for Shane's cousin. That's interesting because we could probably just ask Shane.
It would be a short podcast.
But
yeah.
It would be the Nisha letter of this Characters Welcome show.
Look at this, dropping the deep serial knowledge, Mr. Michael Harvey.
If that happened 5 years ago, I know it.
What's that sneaking across the bottom? It looks like the tickle you can donate to.
Yes.
Oh,
performers. That's so interesting.
Wow, that's interesting.
Weird.
I don't know that.
And it was so hard. I have to physically slide that with my fingers across the bottom of the screen. So difficult. So please donate. My cuticles are a mess, and I'm going to take any money and get them cleaned up just right.
That's so cute. Sarah's how I found Characters Welcome. I'm so happy.
Aw. Should I just say Karen who wants to talk to a manager for the rest of the show? What do we think?
I think it needs to be a little more like sassy in the back for that to take place.
Yeah, that's good. That lady's had some rosé. I love to hear what she's about to say.
Oh boy.
Well, what do you say? Should we bring out another character?
I think we should.
I think it's time.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Let's
All
do
right,
it.
everybody. Let's welcome to the stage Suzanne Robertson.
Yeah!
Yeah. Okay. Right. Yeah. And I talk to you. Oh, I say it right to the camera? Okay. Okay. The day that my daughter Vera went missing, my head freaking spun. I mean, it was the 70s, right? We didn't know what kidnapping was. We didn't. An eyewitness, said that they saw our neighbor, Jim Bradley, shoot Vera full of horse tranquilizers and toss her in the back of his pickup. I was like, okay. But that doesn't sound like Jim. That doesn't sound like him, right? Because think about it. He's a father, okay? He's a family man, right? And furthermore, he's my adolescent daughter's best friend. So, okay? He wasn't a violent guy. Okay, fine. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. There was the one time once, all right, that he tied all the neighborhood dogs to his bumper and he just kind of drove around until they all either bled out or fell apart.
My God.
But, you know, it was the 70s. Like, if Jim came to a dinner party, okay, and he masturbated under the table, we just go, that's so Jim. Like, that's who he is. That's Jim. You know, he was a handsome guy. He owned a Chuck E. Cheese franchise restaurant. He wasn't an abductor.
Oh my God.
Yeah, but so Jim Bradley did abduct my daughter several times. Several. But you know what? 10 months later, he did the right thing. He brought her back and he married her.
Oh wow.
She's a brunette.
Quick hit from Taylor Ortega.
That was.
That's me. That's me. All my characters are 45 seconds long, and then I put 12 of them in a set.
Yeah.
No one has ever gone to a comedy show and said, you know what, that was too short. That's
Yeah, more.
I appreciate it for one.
Longer vamping, more vamping.
Making room for niche impressions that are fleeting references.
That's always a fun game to try to figure out who's going to be relevant in a year.
Or when you go to do a showcase and you're wondering how many other girls will be doing the same very recent HBO document, whatever it is, character.
Yes.
Just
So
think
fun.
how many Tiger King characters there'd be right now if we were not under quarantine.
That's what to be thankful for.
It's true. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Too many. Too many.
There already were. I mean, I have favorites, and that's crazy. I'm like, my favorite would be.
That's so.
I mean, I think they're sold out of hair flowers.
They're done. They're
Because
done.
every blonde comedian will be Carol Baskin at some point.
I mean, they were going to make that movie, and now they can't because film and television is done forever.
Yeah, no
Forever.
more.
Done.
Finished. Yeah.
Ah,
It's weird. It's not coming back.
Yeah, what are you all going to do
No.
for living, do you think?
I've been really thinking about it, and I don't know. I don't know what my skills are because I haven't had hobbies in 7 years.
Yeah,
Mhm.
right?
I feel like I'm
So-
pretty good at pool. I think I could be a pool shark.
You think you
Cool
could
Yet
swindle
that's
people?
cool.
Growing
Pretty cool.
industry.
Yeah. Well, with no TVs, we're gonna have to fall back on games. That's the
Yeah.
real market. And tricking people out of money is like what acting was anyway.
I do think if I saw you at a bar and you said, I'm really bad at pool, I would believe you.
See?
And
It
then
depends on if
I'm
you're
an
wearing a leather
idiot. I'm an
jacket.
idiot.
It depends.
What are your fallback now post TV world jobs?
Mine? Oh, yours.
Yeah,
I don't
no,
have any.
please.
I know this job was. I don't have any.
One here.
I don't have any job.
Oh.
My backup dream has always been to just move to a cabin in the middle of the woods and then be in like a folk duo that like plays the town bar every weekend and everyone loves them, but they're not well known. I've thought too much about it, is what I'm realizing.
Wow.
As I'm talking,
very little money in that, but I appreciate the dream.
Yeah.
I'm gonna join the military.
Cool.
Yeah, I think I'm ready.
That's the mustache talking, Eric. Don't let the
I don't know. I
mustache
feel good. I feel good. I keep saying yes, sir, to the mirror. I feel really good.
How are you
I
not
might
going to be
actually do
the other side of the folk duo?
Oh yeah, who's gonna be the other? Shane's
cousin.
Good.
She looks like she knows her way around a mandolin.
Yeah.
She's got those wide hips. You know, you need something to. Might be a instrument that you rest on them hips. Is the thing.
Oh boy.
I think I'm going to be a cam guy.
Great.
Yeah.
I could see that. You can do it from the home.
Yeah, I'll cater to a very specific market, but that market will love it. So
Great.
Yeah.
To a very sexual market or to a non-sexual thing that makes people horny market?
what? Like I do non-sexual things?
Like
and
some people like
get off on
when
it?
smash their face into bread. Like
Oh, if that's an option, I'd prefer that.
That would sound great. I want to do normal stuff and just know that someone's masturbating to it.
That would be better for me. Like make a turkey sandwich and people are just like if that would be fine.
You could do that today, though, I think.
Yeah.
Like, you could start today.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't need to. You can do both. If this goes back to normal, you can do both.
We might
I'm
already.
gonna wait for the CARES Act money to run out and then maybe I'll think about it.
Yeah, I think the last check they send you has like, here's what people are going to masturbate to you doing.
That's so
Hopefully.
helpful.
It'll be like a one of those post-apocalyptic kids movies where we all get sent into sectors based on what people's kinks are.
Yes.
I like that.
Yeah.
Well, I want something with a water view, if possible.
Yeah.
What's a water kink?
Getting pissed on.
Wow, came up with that
Too
instant.
Too fast, Sarah.
I'm thinking about
Getting pissed on. Getting pissed on? You're getting pissed on.
Taylor, if you had to do any non-sexual kink video, what would it be?
Probably something I already do so that I can consolidate. Like I've been really into using an air fryer. So maybe that.
Oh, I
Be
love
like shaking like potatoes and then
that.
putting them back
I'm
in.
sorry, but that would be a hugely successful YouTube channel.
That's true. But I
Wow,
would get
it is
demonetized.
true.
Hot girl air fryer would.
Subscribe.
Wow.
It's heavy. Many potatoes in here.
Oh my god.
Better go grab that URL.
So you do the non-sexual thing a little bit sexually, is what?
That's
I'm
just
hearing?
my body, Michael. Like that's my body.
She
I can't
can't help
control it.
it. Taylor can help it.
Am I like doing a little
detail.
weight? Like, I don't know.
It's heavy.
Like this is my shoulders and how I pick stuff up. I like.
Yeah, you have to provide the kindling of sexuality, and then the fire starts at the other home.
Yeah. Keeping it vaguely sexual.
Yeah.
Into it. I'm into it.
Yeah.
Well, it might be the future for, well, frankly, all five of us.
It could be.
Yeah,
Looking
I'm
at
fine
what we
with
all
it.
do
We'll
in
probably
the
make more money and have nicer homes. So that's pretty sweet.
We'd make more money, yeah.
I can only
All right.
go up. So.
And we can go visit Eric in wherever he's stationed when we have all this money.
Yeah, our videos are the only thing that's going to let him get by is the thing, you know?
that, and then he'll know how to put together and take apart a gun real quick.
If you think I don't already know how to do that, Michael.
Yeah, you do have some real incel energy right now.
You really do. Big incel energy.
I shot a gun. I shot a gun in Pennsylvania one time, and it literally scared me so bad that I didn't want to touch a gun again.
Was the kickback crazy?
Yeah, it was a shot. I shot a gallon of water with a shotgun, and it was so frighteningly powerful. It's very scary.
Has anyone else shot a gun?
Yeah, I'm from the
No.
country.
I think I would love it, but No.
I think I would love this.
It is scary.
I would love
Any of the. I've shot many. The ones that are the scariest are like cop guns, like Glocks, where you don't. It's like doing anything. It's like holding your phone and just bullets.
Well, we know that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Very easy to shoot a cop gun. They're like, what?
Just hold it like your phone.
They're like, it's a constant demonstration. But yeah, looking forward to having guns. It's gonna be great.
Maybe the first episode of the show where things need to be cut out.
Yeah.
That's good. We're covering the topics people want to hear about on a casual Wednesday night. Taylor, thanks for coming by.
Thank you guys so much. Thank you for having me, guys.
Taylor, great to see you.
God, that was fun.
That was fun.
What a delight.
Very fun.
Hey,
We
that was
planned our
good.
futures.
What's up?
Incredible.
I said we planned our futures. It was great.
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
I feel better now.
I feel set up. I feel goal oriented, which is good because I've felt so rudderless. So this is good.
Mm-hmm.
Great. Should we bring on our next character, you think?
Let's do it.
I think we should.
Get into it? Please
Yeah.
welcome to the stage or to the video, I guess. A lucky guy!
Schönes Mädchen, komm doch noch rüber. Schönes Mädchen.
Oh, wait a second. Hold that bus. Dang, nabbit. Typical bad luck Bill. Gonna have to catch the train. Mr. Steelman's not gonna be happy. Ah, jeez. Oh, look. A penny. Huh. What's that they say? Find a penny, pick it up all day long, you have good luck. Well, old Bill certainly could use some. I pocket the penny, head to the subway, catch my train right before it leaves. Nice, there's an empty seat, no one stinks, no one is religious, I'm early to my job. I punch in, Mr. Steelman isn't a twat. I punch out, head home, my roommates aren't having loud sex. My ramen has 2 packets of seasoning in it. A bunch of cockroaches with tiny suitcases march out of my apartment. Life is good, maybe too good. I head to bed. Both sides of my pillow are cold. Wow! Jeez! That stings. That's like pissing on an electric fence. Cockroaches with tiny suitcases. Well, that is just a laugh and a half, isn't it? Still, I can't say no to free money. I'll just pick that back up. I have an idea. I buy a scratch off, a win, a free scratch off. That scratch off wins my money back, but the next one lands me a cool $1 million. I quit my job, celebrate, cocaine, booze, 2 edible arrangements, 1 for me, 1 for Mr. Steelman. I buy a suit, I buy some soup, I eat soup in a suit, play the stock market, invest in Lego, meet a girl, meet a guy, have a threesome, meet a threesome, have a hexum. That's 6 people. I'm in the shitter of a DoubleTree by Hilton watching 5 kinds of sweat off on me when I get the news Trump is building a wall. Out of Legos! Wow! Well, I know that can't be true. There's no bed big enough for 6 people unless you're in a John Denver song, okay? So, oh, bullshit, no way. I'm just going to leave the penny where it is. And I'm going to give it to me. I need it. Stock soar. I'm the new Warren Buffett. Warren Buffett wants to be my friend. I call him Warren Buffet. He loves it. I'm a king. My horse has a boat. My house has a stable. I make a mech suit out of discarded pennies. Call myself Copperman. Make a 4-movie deal. Marvel sues. I win. People love me. People hate me. I win the Nobel Prize for being so goddamn arrogant. I look down. My dick is 2 inches more confident. I sire 1,000 grandchildren. The sun rises. The sun sets. The sun rises. The sun sets. The sun rises. The sun sets. Skies turn red, clouds roll in, the year 2099. No one has seen a tree in 2 decades. Heavy is the head that wears the copper crown. I've grown old, frail, but sexy, muscular frail. I'm on my deathbed. The sheets are so soft. I'm surrounded by my family, also Warren Buffett's family, also a bunch of really cool robots. With my last dying breath, I whisper, behind the Thomas Kincaid. I'm dead. Somewhere the ghost of Mr. Steelman can finally rest in peace. My family pulls the priceless painting off the wall. There's a safe. They guess the combo. 69, 69, 68. There's one thing inside. A penny. The penny, this penny. Sorrow turns to greed, greed turns to envy, envy turns to hate. They fight, they kill. My empire is ruined. Lego gets bought out by Connect. They reboot the Copperman franchise that it sucks. My horse crashes his boat. My dead Jake becomes 2 inches less confident. Those same tiny cockroaches with the same tiny suitcases march back into my apartment. My legacy is ruined. History remembers me as a joker, a smoker, a midnight toker. My full name becomes a slang term for a prolapsed butthole. In the future, children are taught what hubris can do to a man, and they reference me. Wow! Better not chance it.
Yeah.
Whoa,
Eric
wow.
Fuhrer, everybody, showing a little virtuosity.
Could you all see
That's-
that? Could you all see the shot glass amount of spit that I threw out of my mouth during that?
Right. It was like a 3D ride. Eric, that's how I imagine your brain is working all the time, and you have to slow down to talk to us.
Everything is everything. It's like the Matrix. You're all potential punchlines just running down the screen.
Yeah. Matrix. Fuck yeah, that's my
Hell
shit,
yeah.
dude. That's my religion.
Oh boy, that was.
Oh yeah, I got red pilled.
I forgot the narrative that I'm an incel, so this fits.
No, we all are. This is an incel comedy show.
We're all incels.
Incel
Energy, bitch.
Let's get that trending, everybody. Hashtag incel energy.
Let's get it going.
With the Snyder Cut news today, I think it's going to be popular right now.
Oh boy.
Do not go to that hashtag. Anybody. Donna Parsons in the feed.
Donna Parsons.
Mom.
Thank you so much, Sarah's
My mom, everybody.
Sarah's mom.
She's also a Russian bot because she does not have a profile photo.
Yes. She's constantly begging for me to seek help, which is good.
He never does something.
There.
Now, Sarah, why doesn't your mom throw up a middle name? Why is she just Donna Parsons? Can you
middle name?
Get her an extra name in her name? Her name's too short. You got to get her an extra name.
What's your middle name, Justin?
My actual middle name is Thomas, but I want something that's a compound word like Smallwood.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to think what my mom's middle name is. I don't know if I should say it. I could say it, right? There's no danger in saying it.
What's the danger?
Is it her password?
I mean, she could certainly weigh in
Oh,
right
you
now.
know what? Actually, my parents got divorced, so she goes by Donna Calkins Parsons.
See, she's got the name too.
That's really good. That's a solid. Woo.
Very cool.
Can we throw up "Trust me, he needs help"? That comment, because that Jason is my we share a wall. That's my neighbor Jason, who hears Sarah and I screaming bits at all hours of the day and night. Jason, thank you. You're the real hero. Thank you for putting up with us, Jason.
Bring him. I can't believe you're watching this. This is very nice of you.
It is kind of.
He's the best.
Dangerous.
It is dangerous. Jason's a great guy. Jason left us. He left me a 4-pack of beer the other day on the fire escape and texted me and said, "You can grab that beer off the fire escape."
What is this situation?
You have a dope name.
We have a really good neighbor. Jason's
well, we knew them before we moved in. Eric
this is starting to emerge as something that makes sense to me.
Yeah, sorry.
Sort of commune.
It's been great.
Very cool.
The lady who lives across the hall from me has lived there since 1954, which is the year my parents were born.
Wow.
And you know how, like, when people move out, they like update the apartment?
Yes.
Well, this has not happened in this apartment.
Oh, wow.
So the times where she's like opens her door a little bit, I can see literally into the fucking past.
Wow.
I love
it. Is crazy.
I
think she has a wood burning stove. I mean, it's nuts in there.
Her apartment's in black and white, right?
Yeah, her apartment's in black and white. Black and white. There's just rocking chairs with dolls in them. It's wow.
FDR is present.
And she's watching. She left me a 4-pack of mead.
Oh, man.
Right.
That's so funny.
Kurt, I think it's time to throw up that tickly slide one more time.
Yeah.
Show the folks at home that they can donate to the artist.
There it is. If you have $500, that would be awesome too. But $5 is also great.
If Jeff Bezos is watching this, you can give us $500 billion and you would still have, get this, $500 billion.
He could be a hero. He could be a hero.
I mean, couldn't he end like 7 crises?
That's what I don't understand. You're keeping money just so no one else can have it. Have we thought about that?
Folks, let's get hashtag Jeff Bezos, hashtag incel trending.
More than he could ever spend, so all he's doing is holding on to it, being like, this is mine.
I mean, that's sort of what everyone's doing, though. Like, that's how money is.
He's in Star Trek Beyond.
There it is.
I just watched Star Trek Beyond. not recommended, but he is one of the people in like at Star, you know, like he's one of the people like looking at a monitor.
Why?
Because he wanted to be
there. I guess. I don't know. I looked at it on IMDb because I wanted to see if who I thought was Idris Elba was Idris Elba, and saw that Bezos himself is also like a technician in it. How dare you?
I cannot believe he booked that.
money flat.
I can't believe he booked.
He auditions on the
He had to
side.
get
You
on
know
this.
what? He's got a look.
Yeah.
So,
He has a strong look.
Who is the
Very
casting?
futuristic.
Who's the casting director?
yeah.
All right. Should we keep
I think we should do our next character, right?
Do
Yeah,
it.
let's do it.
All right, great. Well, please welcome everybody. This guy is the best. Please welcome an action hero.
Schöne Mädchen, komm doch mal rüber. Schönes Mädchen, lass mich wieder. Komm schon, schönes Mädchen, komm doch nachher. Schönes Mädchen.
So I grab the terrorist by his neck and I say, I hope your asshole's as bulletproof as your nutsack was. Then I shoot him 6 times, throw the diplomat's daughter over my shoulder, hop onto my idling jet ski, jump over a hovering Black Hawk helicopter, and I drive that jet ski from the Persian Gulf all the way back to the United States of goddamn America, bringing the diplomat's daughter to orgasm at least 7 times. And I just have one question for you. Is like any of that stuff deductible? Because my taxes are a fucking nightmare this year. Was I scared when I faced down an entire battalion of Taliban troops armed to the teeth? Fuck no. But was I scared this morning when I walked into this H&R Block with nothing but a handful of crumpled receipts? My entire fiscal future in shambles? You bet your ass I was. Now, can we start over because I am lost in this 1040 EZ form? For primary occupation, can we go with the last real man in America? Work vehicle, a crashing passenger plane. Marital status, single, and loving it. No, I do not have a 2018 tax return. I spent all of 2018 on an island prison colony in the South Pacific. I asked my jailer, Aang, to do 2 things. 1, please poison the evil general Zagreb so that we might make our escape. And 2, file all of my relevant W-2s and ask for an extension. Did he not ask for the extension because he did kill the evil general Zagreb? Fuck. Now, let me ask you what? Oh, this? Don't worry, it happens all the time. But they don't have the balls to take the shot. Do they? Do they? Do they? Told ya. Last May, I plunged my knife into the still beating heart of an Al-Qaeda general, killing him. Then a couple months ago, go to my mailbox, I got a 1099 from Al-Qaeda. Are those bastards trying to claim me as a business loss? Because I will not be written off by anyone. Yes, I have dependents, 2 and only 2 dependents. 1, every red-blooded citizen in these United States of America, and a Bangkok street urchin named Chow Say. I'm his father now. Now listen, I don't have much time. I'm on the run from the painted soldiers of the Japanese Yakuza. One final request. Can you please find a way to write off me blowing up the Chrysler building? Because that is going to be a big deduction. Make it happen. Because this year, I want a motherfucking refund. Yippee-ki-yay, tax preparer.
Whoa!
Yeah!
He walks
The
off.
walk
He
away.
walks off into the sunset.
The walk
Justin
away.
Tyler letting us have it.
Justin,
everyone.
we gotta thank your tech.
Yes. Yes, that was my wife, who I was waiting here for a long time before I started doing that thing.
Can you imagine just sitting behind a computer with a laser pointer bored out of your skull?
These are the sacrifices we make.
It's also Molly can't hear the show because you have headphones on.
No, she was just waiting there until I shouted my lines. It's fun.
Check it out.
There she is, recessing further into your murder basement.
Yes, go to the darkness is what we say.
That was fun and too real. Thank you, Sarah.
Yeah.
Sarah's so bored with what I'm saying.
Nice.
She started to play.
Just trying to not be under text.
Wait it.
You want to swap?
Hiding from your own name.
I haven't done my taxes yet for this year because as soon as I found out we didn't have to do them in April, I was like, great, I never have to do them. Perfect.
Yeah, I've been doing the same thing. It's great. I can't wait till that comes crashing on our stupid head.
I did it so early. I'm such a goody with that.
Ugh.
My stuff is in, and my lady emailed me and was like, here's some things I'd like to verify. And it was so long ago that I'm afraid that firm has closed forever and told I have no idea what's happening.
Oh, wow.
I'm sure it's fine.
It's probably
I'm sure they're not in a hurry anymore.
If there's one thing we can lean on in our current state of government here in America is that everything's fine. Everything's going to be working for sure.
There's a guy that does taxes in Greenpoint that he does the taxes for like everyone that works in a restaurant in Brooklyn. And he asked, I was wondering if I should go to this guy. And my buddy, who's a bartender, was like, well, the first time I went to him, this is what he did. He took all my information and he said, let me ask you a question. If you're driving down the highway and the speed limit's 55, do you go 55? And he was like, yeah. And he goes, do you go 65? My buddy's like, yeah. He goes, do you go 75? And he goes, no. And he goes, okay, you're not going to get any money back, but you're not going to owe anything.
Do you kill someone in the car seat next to you? Because that's the kind of laws we're breaking here, motherfucker.
That's beautiful. I try to keep it just a hair under 70.
Yeah, that's good.
We just got a good comment from Dylan. Who's the hot one with the facial hair? Hello.
Okay.
Hey.
Okay, Mr. Memes.
Who's
Mr. Memes?
Oh, wait.
Referring to?
It could be any of us.
Could be
I like how everybody claimed that. All of the boys just claimed that compliment, and that's fucked up.
Okay.
Okay.
To be fair, it does say the hot one with the facial hair. It doesn't say the one with the facial hair.
Wow. Okay. I guess we'll never know, Dylan Memes.
It won't come up again.
We'll check back in later.
Yeah, we'll never talk about this again, right? We'll never compare ourselves to each other. It's fine.
The world wants a follow-up for sure.
Well, let's see if Dylan's busy. Should we welcome out our next character while Dylan chooses one of us he thinks is hot? Let's welcome out a shelter-at-home mom in Hackensack, New Jersey.
Right. No. So get this. So then, just as she's getting his pants off, her husband walks through the door and, Jeremy, put it down. Jeremy, did you hear me? Jeremy? Mommy's on an important call. Put it down. Where was I? Right. Okay. So her husband walks in to the living room, and as you can expect, it is covered in clown paraphernalia. And Jeremy, there are germs on that. You're getting Jeremy. Did you hear me? Jeremy. Now put it down, or I'll cancel the post-quarantine trip. Oh, did you dare me? Jeremy? Did you dare me to cancel post-quarantine Germany, Jeremy? No more journey to Germany, Jeremy. Did you dare me? Jeremy? Did you hear me? Jeremy? Important call. So, he sees the clown makeup. He sees the cool whip pool in the center of the living room. And then the Anthony Fauci pinata. And Jeremy, I've got punishments you've never dreamed of. Do you want to join me at Jerry Duty, Jeremy? I'll make you join me at post-quarantine jury duty, Jeremy. And do you know who's jury duty? Judge Judy's jury duty, Jeremy. Judge Judy's jury, Jeremy. That's who's jury, Jeremy. Judge Judy's. She'll send you to jail right in your Jeremy jammies, Jeremy. Yes, she does have that power. Jeremy, Gerald Lee, I am not going to ask again. Put down the preserves. No. No. Don't you get that jam near me, Jeremy. Did you hear me? No jam near me. Do you want to join the army, Jeremy? Mommy will make you join the army, Jeremy. No jam near me, or you join the army, Jeremy. Then you can go to Germany with the army, Jeremy. Come home on a gurney. Do you hear me? Then you'll really be Jeremy. Jeremy's journey on a gurney from Germany. That'll be your biography. Subtitle, Jovial Journaling of a Juvenile Jersey Journeyman. And no one will read it.
Oh, yeah. Right.
Oh, my God.
That is a masterclass.
That is.
Christine Bullen, everybody.
Bullen.
I
Wow.
missed you guys. It was so fun
I know,
watching you guys. How you doing?
Man,
I love your character's transformation from Midwestern to New Jersey.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. It started off in a very different place many years ago.
Yeah.
But you
I
always had
love
the quarantine stuff in there.
What?
Which is amazing. You always had the quarantine stuff in there, which is amazing.
Yeah, that didn't change. That's what's
Put
great.
in a couple things. Yeah. I mean, she's doing the same thing no matter where she is, you know?
Yeah, the line post-quarantine jury duty never really hit until mid-2020.
And I have been trying to work that into a character for years. So I feel really good that we finally got that in. Yeah.
That's your apartment or your house looks
Beautiful.
beautiful.
Thank you.
What are you, a
it's so
grown-up?
light out here in Old Cali.
It's not a green screen, right?
What'd you say?
It's not a green screen, right? Right?
It's all green
Yeah.
screen.
Right
Yeah,
That's
I know.
definitely fake.
I'm back behind a trash dump right now. Yeah.
Yeah. Mhm.
Took a picture of someone else's
She's in a
home.
green morph suit
Lighting.
right now.
Yeah. Yeah.
We were all talking about what our plans for future jobs are, given that TV and film is dead. Do you have anything you've been thinking about?
You know, we got very fortunate and we ended up moving like 2 weeks before this all went down. And we have a little patch of grass in our backyard, which we're incredibly grateful for.
Very nice.
We got a croquet set and we've been playing that every night. So I think I'm going to find a way to build out some sort of croquet empire because it's a really good social distance game.
Oh, what a
And,
good
Shark.
What now?
Croquet shark.
Yeah,
Croquet shark.
That's what I'm doing.
The backyard sport.
Smart.
Cool.
It's also the waspiest thing you can possibly say you do is like
Yes.
anything. However, it was like the cheapest thing when I was growing up. It was like my parents brought a croquet set and entertained us all the time. So, sounds fun to me.
It's a great game. It's a game with revenge built into it, which is hard and great for children to get into.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Teach them young. Teach them
Ever
about
played
revenge
croquet?
young.
I never played croquet. My family was we were a lawn dart family.
Oh, that's a good one too. A little more dangerous.
A little more dangerous, but that's, I think, what my mom was hoping for.
Yeah, she wanted you guys to grow up with, a little bit of umph. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm from a waspy Connecticut family on one side, so we played some croquet and some bocce and some badminton. It was a professional croquet player.
Wow, Donna Parsons coming in with the facts.
Wow.
Strong
Is that
facts.
a real thing? Professional? Wow.
Look at
Thank
You're
God we
learning
have a Parsons genealogist watching your channel. I had a basketball hoop. That's what I had.
Nice.
That's very cool.
That'll entertain you.
My hand landed on, the fence has like the little sticky uppy barbed thingies.
I don't want to hear
And
that.
that's
My
exactly what
hand-
they're called.
Fully landed on one. And then I went, pried it off. There was no blood.
What?
But you could see into my hand.
What? How is that possible? What was showing?
My dad, like little gross gutsies. My dad is a dentist, but still a doctor. Has worked on a cadaver.
Okay.
He almost passed out trying to get this hand together, having to look.
Oh God, that's horrifying.
So that's my story about that.
So when you've had other injuries, have you bled, or is this like a whole thing with you? You just don't
no, I can bleed for sure. Just for some reason, it hit a part of the hand that blood shan't trod.
It sounds like a superhero origin story. I'm just saying.
Yeah, it does.
That's sticking to the wall from Spider-Man moment.
Yeah, I now have the ability to suck super hard at basketball. So.
Thank God your fake doctor dentist dad was there.
Yeah, what a piece of shit that guy is.
Does he just walk around like saying, "But I worked on cadavers"? Like,
yeah,
they all have to dissect a cadaver. Isn't that gross? Get out of here.
I just like that being a dentist thing, like trying to like prove his skill set, and that's what he always claims.
Yeah. Look, I dissected a cadaver thing.
I did that cadaver thing. Yeah.
Oh boy,
horrible.
I have so many questions about that, but I guess maybe now's not the time to get into dead body dentistry.
Fair.
I'll follow up with your dad. Is he in the feed? Let's invite him into the feed.
Oh yeah. What he loves is streaming character-based sketch comedy. That's his whole deal.
Like everybody.
Everybody.
He's been hoping you would become this forever. Exactly this.
Yeah. He wanted that injury to take you out of the basketball career trajectory and get you locked into where you are right now.
Yeah.
At home with your friends.
Mission accomplished, Michael Hartney the first.
Michael Hartney the first.
Wait, you're a junior?
I'm of the second.
That's not what it is. It's junior.
You don't get to choose what my name is.
So his dad was Michael Hartney the first.
No, he's senior, you're junior, and then it goes third.
Second. I'm the second.
I don't think it works that way. That sounds
Your
like
daughter's name is Madacat. Get the fuck out of here.
That sounds like don't come at me. That sounds like a real dentist move. Real dentist move to create a second.
Fair. It is a dentist move.
No, that's a king. That's reserved for royalty.
That's not royalty.
I don't know, guys. I'm sorry.
I'm so happy that we have Junior that we can call you now.
Christine, are you a junior or the third? Or
I'm not. I'm the first. But I will say this whole naming thing is hard because we're having a little baby, and I have no parenting skills. My parenting skills are that character, so I hope that works.
So
Jeremy's out.
A lot of that. A lot of and coming up with a name is like really hard. It's not fun. Especially for boys, because for girls you can kind of name them anything and it's like cute, but for boys it's either super common or it's like too weird, and then you're trying too hard and you're setting your son up for a disaster. So give us each one of you, give me your favorite name now. Go.
Well, I would say I have always thought that it would be cool to let my kid name themselves once they get a little bit older. But then I would end up with a child named Dump Truck. I'm almost positive.
Right.
It depends on when you would allow them to name. Like, would you wait till they were like 18?
Yeah, I would wait till they're 18. They go nameless until 18. And on graduation, they're allowed to choose their own.
They're old enough to decide.
They've earned it.
Yeah, like a couple years in, they could pick what their name is.
I like Gregory.
Okay.
You can be Gregory or keep
Greg.
it short with Greg.
Yeah.
That's good. That's fun. What about Deadpool?
Depends on which kind of person you end up becoming. What?
Deadpool. Hashtag incel energy.
It's original.
Please
Totally
name your
original.
child, no matter what gender, Deadpool.
Yeah. And then we don't have to worry because we don't know. We're not figuring out if it's a boy or girl. And so, then you just have it. Doesn't matter.
Great.
So much extra work.
That's perfect.
You have to double up on the naming.
We got really good names in the comments here. We got Bogarth, Rooster, Quarantino.
Quarantino's nice.
I like Rona. Rona's
Gregory
a good one.
Jeremy.
Anius.
Donna Parsons just says not Jeremy.
Great. Perfect. Thanks, Mom.
Not Jeremy.
You knew
I won't
Donna'd
do
have
it.
a take.
You knew she does.
Yeah,
It's gonna take on newsflash. It's gonna take on everything.
Yes. Look at this. We're talking about parenting, mothers and daughters. This is great.
Christine, it was so great to see you. Thank you so much for doing
so
the show.
good to see you guys. Thank you so much for having me.
You look like the most relaxed person I've seen since this quarantine began. It's amazing.
The most what? Relaxed?
Relaxed. You look so relaxed.
You know, when you're pregnant, nothing really matters.
Yeah.
So this is what I wear all the time. You caught me like just in a very regular moment.
Okay. That's great. You did start by saying, "Oh, hello," and then did your character.
Right. Exactly. Just normal times.
Well, thanks so much.
Thank you guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Ooh. Amazing.
Great.
I think we should just keep it going.
Ooh,
let's do it.
Let's honor Dylan's. You're all equally attractive.
Oh.
And
sort of a not true Dylan, but we'll take it.
On that note, throw it to another very attractive character. Please welcome Police Chief Goodman.
Greetings, my fellow police officer. First of all, I'd like to thank you for welcoming me, Police Chief Goodman, into your precinct 3 weeks ago. I finally feel like I can call Winthrop Falls my home. Secondly, I'd like to address the recent rash of brutal murders committed by the supernatural serial killer known as the Creek Man. Eyewitness accounts describe the Creek Man as wide-eyed, heavily accented, and, perhaps most tellingly, possessed of a posture and movement that suggests that he's constantly struggling against the ceaseless current of his precious creek. Oh, I'm suddenly quite parched. I guess I'll have a drink of normal water that is plain.
Oh.
Life. Oh, sustenance. Oh, the creek gives me power. Where was I? Ah, yes! We've got to stop the Creek Man! Now, of course, we want to apprehend this nefarious genius as soon as possible. So first things first, get me a map of all of the area's creeks, including smaller, more tucked away creeks that someone, say, new to town might not know about. Secret creek! Bonus points if said secret creeks are frequented by brunette people between the ages of 16 and 25. As for everyone else, we should now assign who should investigate the creeks. Me! It shall be me! As for everyone else, please investigate the non-creek areas of town. I repeat, stay away from the creeks. If we're to catch the Creek Man, it will be with the element of surprise, as so far he's managed to stay one step ahead of the police. One exquisitely delicious step. To the point where some of you have even suggested that the Creek Man might have some connection to the Winthrop Falls Police Department. And to that I say, flibbledy-doo! Flibbledy-flick! Say that again, and end up in the creek. Now I'm suddenly feeling very hungry. I'm going to have a donut like a normal human police officer. What? Why, yes, this does match the last known garment of Harriet Mathers, the 16th and most succulent victim of the Creek Man. Well, I guess the jig is up. The Creek Man is obviously the guy from the donut store. To the squad cars, everyone! We'll catch this brute yet. Or my name isn't the Creek Man. Oops.
Yeah, Michael Hartney Jr. Everybody, bringing it to us.
Hate crime. That was a hate crime you've committed.
I'm just kidding. Michael Hartney II, so good, so fun. The Creek Man.
Michael, everyone wants to know what the creek water is made of.
Oh, everyone wants to know what the creek water is made of? Well, I go to my creek.
Don't drink it. It's bad.
Yuck.
So it was such a fun discovery when that happened. It is mostly water, then a tiny bit of coffee, and a tiny bit of milk.
The coffee and the milk.
And it looks like the worst, brackish, awful creek water in the world.
And that's for everyone out there to make their own creek character, their own creek person. You have the tools now. Go out there and do it.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Halloween stores always running low on creek water.
Creek secret.
I love this comment here from Scott Berkebile. The whole neighborhood can hear this. Dogs are barking. LOL. Hilarious. I'm in the same spot. We're so loud when we're doing this. Everyone around it's crazy.
I don't know who this Scott Berkebile is, but he is cute and I love him.
You hit you hit some very specific tone with Creek Man, somewhere around the secrets. It's some type of invisible noise that dogs go crazy.
Hash crack.
It's one of my favorite characters, but I understand why people may hate it so much.
Well,
I put a tape together once for SNL, and like someone in the talent department looked at it, and then they gave feedback, and guess what that feedback was?
No more Creek Man.
You gotta cut that Creek Man.
I love that character.
It's so fun. It's so weird.
It's very weird.
The voice you do sounds like a Vincent Price. It's so evocative of old horror. Really, it's
what I was going for, the universal monster.
It's great.
Yes.
It's great.
100%. Great. And then, so eventually we're all going to do each other's characters, right? Like Eric did a little bit of Creek Man. We should all definitely go around on the last show and really just tear into each other.
Let's roast each other. That sounds fun.
Roasted.
Please mind the tickly, everyone.
Donate
Hit
to
that
the
tickly.
And we might as well see. We only have one character left. Is that right?
It's true.
Let's see it.
Wow.
I mean, I'm so excited for this.
All right.
Together?
Let's do it. Welcome to the stage. A high school reunion.
Oh my god. You scared me. I didn't know anyone else was in the house. Wait, Benjamin Reynolds? It's me, David from high school. You don't remember me? You used to bully me. What am I doing in your house? I fucked your dad last night. No, seriously, I broke your dad in half. I literally split him in the master bedroom.
Oh my god.
It is so good to see you. What are you up to? Well, where are you going to school? Miami? Oh. Makes sense where I got this shirt from. Just to be clear, I topped your dad last night. Benjamin Reynolds. I can't believe I'm in your house eating cereal. The same house where your dad loves eating my ass. Can I get it? No, I swear to God, your dad looked really familiar when we locked eyes mid-fuck last night. I just couldn't place him. Oh, remember when you used to give me wet willies in PE? Yeah, last night? Your dad sucked my dick. Again, it's incredible to bump into you. Honey Nut Cheerios are so good. Oh, where's your mom? You're gonna want to sit down for this one. She was watching. Your parents are really kinky, Ben. Very verbal. At one point, they were calling me daddy. You know, I guess that makes me your granddaddy in a way. Whatever butt fucking gay slur you and the football team used to call me. You know, it seems fitting because your mom cheered me on while I pig-skinned your dad. If you want to go upstairs, you're gonna need this. They're a little tied up. Yeah, I would announce yourself before going in the room. Oh, also, your parents mentioned that you're struggling to make friends in school. You should join a club or intramural sport. You know, your parents mentioned during our shower that their kid was a loner. Wait, Ben, where are you going? It was good to see you. Okay. Whose dad is next?
Yeah.
Wow, Nathan. Wow.
Nathan Pearson, everybody.
Nathan Pearson, everybody.
Truly. I remember when we were noting that in the room, somebody was like, "This is crazy. I've never even heard of pig skinning." And Nathan's like, "I made that up."
Nathan, tell straight guys tons of different terms. Walk into the world and
that's all I do.
We had some comments of people who are clearly fans of this character saying being in a kitchen made this so much better.
It feels like it's being shot for a film. It's like perfect.
Yeah, like on a security. It's like security camera footage almost.
Yeah.
Thank you. 21.
So funny. I gotta ask, do you put oat milk in cereal, Nathan?
Yes.
Oh. Wow.
Eric Fuhrer with a
takedown.
Evan says Oatly represent, and I agree.
Yeah.
That son should have known his dad was at least a little bit into dick. He has oat milk.
Wow. Love oat milk.
God, group shower, 3-person group shower. It must be a huge shower.
Massive.
Yeah.
Big old tub.
I love that. Tub.
Yeah,
I bet it's got hoses all over the place.
Oh yeah.
Oh boy. God, that's so. I know we're just gushing, but every time I see it, it makes me laugh again.
It's just so satisfying.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. For those of you who don't know, I think a lot of you do, but Nathan's live stage performance of this character has over 1 million views.
Yeah.
That's officially viral, baby.
And it has a lot of comments that love it and a lot of comments that think it's very unholy and impure.
Which is how you know you made it, you know?
Yeah, you're crushing on the Christian bulletin boards, apparently.
Well, you guys were
Christian Facebook.
You guys were talking about incels earlier, and a lot of people are commenting on the video that it's like, this is a Chad, and I had to like look that up, which is like, it's like the opposite of an incel. Have you seen those comments?
Yeah, Chad. It's like big Chad energy.
What is that?
A Chad.
Yeah, what does that mean?
Like, it is what you're saying. It's like a very uber confident person, I think. Where an incel is none of that.
But honored to represent 4chan culture in that way.
Yeah, this is great. That's the thing. You've hit a lot of really great groups.
A lot of
You're the ultimate Chad. Congratulations.
Great job, Nathan.
Thank you guys.
Hashtag big chat.
Big chat energy.
Big chat energy.
We did all the big chat energy, incel, Jeff Bezos,
Creek. What was it? Hashtag
Creek secrets.
Creek secret.
Creek secret. We've covered them all.
Wow, so many Twitter moments.
Mm.
Nathan, thank you so much for doing the show. Always great to watch that team.
Great to see you, Nathan.
Holy crap! Another awesome, fun show.
Killer show.
We did it again, everybody.
So fun.
Wow.
So let's get those slides up one more time.
Let's see some other shows going on. Ooh.
Because Monday, new bits for the Afterworld, hosted by Rosebud Baker. Then next Wednesday, Characters Welcome again.
Oh my God, that's us.
Boom.
Oh yeah, we got
Come
Sudie
back.
Green, Frank Garcia Hell, Katie Hartman, Grant Giants all. And then
Giant
Fridays, the quarantine comedy hour with the Sklar brothers. I mean, this is incredible.
Iconic.
So great.
You can also hit us up at the Tickly link. Donate some cash to all the performers tonight. Suggested donation is $5. We kept it super tiny font wise, but you can keep your donations big money wise.
Big one.
And check out our YouTube, CB, where you can see all of these characters on there in some capacity, and many more.
Great. Thank you so much, everybody. We'll see you next week.
And thanks to JFL. Thanks, Spencer.
Thanks, Spencer. Kurt Cruz, the best tech in the business.
Jason, our neighbor.
Donna Parsons.
Donna Parsons.
Bye, Donna Parsons.
Bye-bye. Thanks,
Bye,
guys.
everybody.